Man, what's up, Uncut Family? Y'all already know we back with another one. But this time, we back with an update. Alright, so for those of you that's been subscribed, we already ran this story.
He definitely brings a lot of energy because,
On December 31st, Edmond police responded to a burglary at a home on Pinnacle Lane. Upon arrival, officers spoke with a female victim who was alone during the incident. The female victim told investigators that 3 male suspects entered the home while she was in the bathroom. She said the suspects punched her in the face several times and struck her with an ice scraper. The suspects reportedly went through the home and stole about $10,000 belonging to the woman and her roommates. Before leaving the scene, the suspects reportedly told her that they were looking for one of her roommates and that they would be returning. 4 days later, Edmond police responded to the same home, speaking with 2 women, one being the same woman they spoke with previously. Officers learned that one woman had been assaulted and a third roommate was dead in one of the bedrooms after being shot. According to an affidavit, 2 blood-covered knives were found in the room, leaving investigators to believe that one of the suspects were injured. Investigators obtained video from a nearby neighbor. The video reportedly captured 2 suspects with black hoodies covering their heads walking to the east side of Pinnacle Lane. Officials said one of the suspects wore light-colored shoes with black soles and distinct black spots on the toe and midsole area. Later in the investigation, detectives identified a white Kia Forte as the car that was possibly used in the murder. This car came back registered to Elijah Stewart and Adrian Carr. Officials said dealership paperwork linked Torian Knight to the vehicle. Police found the car in an apartment complex where Stewart and Carr lived. The affidavit reported that the paper tag, license plate frame, and dealership decal were removed to possibly hinder identification. After briefly interviewing Stewart and Carr, investigators identified Zamarian Blocker as a possible suspect. Some days later, Knight and Robert Mayfield were arrested for their involvement. Officers reported that Mayfield's hands were heavily bandaged when he was arrested. The affidavit said Blocker is a known associate of Knight and Mayfield. On January 3rd, a Forest police officer stopped a Kia Forte driven by Mayfield, and Blocker was in the front seat passenger, according to an affidavit. Blocker was wearing light-colored shoes like the ones that were seen in surveillance video from the night of the murder. On January 8th, investigators were near Gaelic Glen Drive searching for Blocker. He was seen entering and exiting a home before leaving in a black Chevy sedan. The vehicle was later stopped by police and Blocker agreed to be interviewed. During the interview, Blocker denied involvement in the murder, claiming to have been home all weekend. He also denied having contact with Knight and Mayfield since the traffic stop. The affidavit also stated Blocker denied going to the Pinnacle Lane address in Edmond, Oklahoma. According to investigators, evidence contradicted Blocker's story and confirmed his involvement in both incidents. A forensic examination of Elijah Stewart's iPhone revealed images from an interior camera inside her apartment, captured shortly after the January 4th homicide. Multiple individuals seen in photos, including Elijah Stewart, Adrian Carr, Torian Knight, Robert Mayfield, and Kenneth Sills. Zamarian was seen wearing all-black clothing with light-colored shoes consistent with the surveillance video. Geolocation data obtained from Torian's court-ordered ankle monitor showed that on the morning of January 4, 2025, he was at 6100 Gaelic Glen Drive for approximately 10 minutes before going to the Pinnacle Lane address. He was in the area during the time of the murders, then returned to Gaelic Glen Drive before going to Elijah's apartment. iCloud messages recovered from Elijah's iCloud confirmed that on December 31st, 2024, Torian messaged Elijah stating that he was using her card to get money. He said he would pay her $500 and she should ask Ken and Zay to pay her $100 each when the car was returned. Additional geolocation data showed that Torian was present at the Pinnacle Lane residence during the December 31st burglary. The before-mentioned messages were sent after he left the area. Search warrant from Instagram revealed Zamarian wearing the shoes that matched the description captured on surveillance video and messages from Elijah using Adrian's account. On January 6, 2025, she told him to turn himself in for the murder. As of today, the following people have been arrested: Elijah Stewart, accessory to murder and conspiracy; Zamarian Blocker, first-degree burglary and first-degree murder; Adrian Carr, accessory to murder; Robert Mayfield, first-degree murder and first-degree burglary; Torian Knight, first-degree murder and first-degree burglary; Kenneth Sills, accessory to murder, burglary, kidnapping, and conspiracy. Well, there you have it, Uncut Family. I ain't gonna stunt, that was a lot to read, but we did it and we got it done. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe so we can continue to get these stories out. ENT Uncut, over, and we out.
Tyron, you guys just beat Deer Creek in a rematch in the game. You guys lost in overtime. What was the key to hold them off this time?
Rebounding, playing better defense. Just we actually finished the game now. Last time they beat us by one or two. But this time we finished it and we played better defense. And we